until I have the build tool, or all the building tools rather, I'm not really going to focus on building at all. Sick of ice, huh? Ice is sick of you too. So the tungsten pick, that's sun drop, that's no biggie. Just need to get more tungsten. Axe. Gold axe. So, cool. So I need to get gold and emerald, elm gold, tungsten. How much tungsten do I need? No, I've got the tungsten pick. What am I doing? I'm looking for cobalt next. That's right. So I need 5 tungsten, and then the rest of what's on my list. Great. It is cereal. Sure. Oh, try that one then. And it goes. Oh, nice cereal. So I need 500 tungsten. It shouldn't take very long at all. Oh, sweet. Obsidian already. I'll be able to do the Omid portrait pretty soon then. Such a crappy pick. Hi, Akibri. I'm looking forward to those for sure. But I want to get the top tier stuff first. Then I can make kick-ass pulverizers. It's no big deal. That person just randomly fall in here or something? I guess they couldn't see that I'm mining obsidian because it looks like it's blending into the ground. Someone just say something. That's really cool. It seems like an effective way to do it, especially doing some team collection. Still getting obsidian, yeah. Still getting obsidian. I'm not going to stop for marble right now. Got plenty of other stuff to collect. I'm just glad that I can get obsidian already. I don't think I need any more silver. If I do, I can get it later. Forest raid, huh? Man, it seems like I'm getting really low yield. I don't know why. How much did I actually get there? 236. Okay, that's not so bad. I need a lot more than that. 4,500. Is there gold down here? Oh, it's probably just a glitch. Nope. Oh, nope. There's tungsten. I do need tungsten. Use my faster pick for this. Yeah, seriously. It's a cereal. It's addicting. Yeah, Keeper, that's going to be a lot of fun. I've done that stuff before. I wonder if they're ever going to add like a power meter to it or something that it'll overheat and you have to wait a second. Or if it'll always just be awesome like it is right now. Yeah, Kubri, if you get a bunch of people and start spiraling up a mountainside, digging along the way, it looks hilarious. How much did I get out of that? Just out of curiosity. 180. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I maybe when it's the 48-hour land rush that'll do some sort of crazy long-term something or other. But for right now, I have no reason to really go ape shit. I have no reason to do an all-nighter. I know the content is just going to be there waiting for me. And there is a slim chance that it'll all have to be wiped, and not just a little bit when the caves come in. Just being realistic about it. Yeah, and I think the pulverizer is one of those things that'll really help define like somebody's role in a group, especially if they're ahead of everyone else, and it's a good way you can just help everyone else catch up quickly. More tungsten. Yeah, that'd definitely be the thing to do for after a wipe is see how quickly you can build up. Yeah, I've noticed that they don't really have to worry about that because everything turns into particles that just gets kind of vacuumed safely to them. Thanks for joining here. See you later, Agnor. Morgrim, hey, how's it going? You labeled it as a crap shack? That's awesome. Well, it's nice when people are being honest about it. Hey, it's fine, Kibri. Nobody, you didn't take over chat. Everyone else was just kind of quiet there for a little bit. That's totally cool. That's almost enough tungsten. Gotta get that obsidian. No, I'm gonna need it, and if nothing else, it looks nice. And it's useful in making the Elmide portrait once I'm ready to rebuild it. Just bored at work, huh? What do you do, Kibri? Are you a IT person? Are you a sales associate? Are you a some sort of I don't know. Whatever it is apparently boring. Manager? Are you a manager? Midgets and cameras. You mean like circus auditions? No, I know what you mean. A little bit more. Circus auditions. Cool. Alright, continuing to get the stuff I really need. Like tungsten. I think this will probably be enough tungsten. I think the gold is more what I need at this point. Yeah. No, Morgan, I'm pretty sure they just have bots do that sort of thing. I need a lot of cobalt, so probably going to be hitting these up frequently here. I'm still not sure how much I like the fact that you need cobalt to get rubicite, but you find rubicite under cobalt, so you can't actually collect the thing you need from the bottom of the thing where you're collecting, the previous tier, because rubicite itself isn't a surface spawning node the same way that cobalt is. You'll find some on the surface, but not nearly in the same kind of quantities. No, I haven't, Morgrim. Ordering lunch, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Morgrim, I'm sure they are. I mean, what they do with the data, so long as they don't actually distribute it, you know, people's personal information, private conversations, and other things. Yeah, that sort of stuff. It's just freely available for them. They can look at it, sit around gawking at it, as long as they don't post pictures of it. It's kind of fucked up. Still need gold. I mean, considering large amounts of government bandwidth and storage space have been used for the cataloging of individuals' own collections of pornography at their work site, yeah, bunch of fucking ingrates. But anyway, back to Landmark. How am I doing on gold now? halfway there. How about elemental gold? Plenty. Cool. Nice thing with the 2 keen eye bands is you're going to find, you know, more than enough elemental for whatever it is you're crafting. Let me go AFK for just a moment. I will be back. And I'm back. A business owner, huh? What kind of business do you own? Honestly, I'm just going to stick with the cobalt for now. When it's time to find gold, I can probably just go to a tier 4 and find it all along the surface. So, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Same with the remaining gems and stuff that I'm going to need for this round. Auto glass. new launcher and play all night. Yeah, all-nighter status. I'm sure a fair amount of people did. Elemental silver. It's not that hard to find. Tier 3s you can just find surface nodes of silver. I'm not really going to be calling things crap shacks for a few days. I'm going to give everyone some time to at least get the construction tools in place. I understand it's a game with progression. I still think it's silly that you actually have to unlock your tools and build them rather than people being able to just go and build immediately. They say that they don't want people to be overwhelmed by the amount of tools and stuff. Well, if you wait until you unlock all the tools once you've finally gotten all of your stuff and then you start learning how to use them, it's going to be no different. And to be perfectly honest, if I want to learn how to build in this game, I'm not going to waste my time using the add and delete tool and having to create constant scaffolding instead of um, getting better tools that allow me to do much quicker actions and just mass delete sections that I don't need, or scaffolding, or whatever that I've created with the selection tool. If they want to do a progression thing, maybe only give us a few of the sizes of blocks and increase the range of blocks as something that you unlock. Yeah, I wonder when they'll actually have the larger group structures in. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, there's tons of them that are still in full force, but yeah. Um, Definitely, there's gonna be a ton of people coming through for that. A second edition dungeon? Are you talking about like D&D or something? Probably a good thing to have a goal for what you want to make anyway. An obsidian wall, huh? You mean like a fancy, well-detailed thing, or just a big plane of obsidian blocking one section from another? Oh, that's cool. It's really funny, the transition from second to third to fourth edition and what it's done for spellcasters. Second edition, spellcasters were so weak, so limited, like your wizard or whatever, lowest hit points. You'd have to memorize your spells ahead of time. You know, you could really easily get in a situation where you'd just be dead, especially at the lower levels where you don't have nearly as many tools available to you, and the enemies are, going to take more than one spell, or it's going to take more than one spell to kill them all. Um, Now with fourth edition, you just keep on cranking out spells. They're more powerful than a lot of melee attacks. They'll hit things that a lot of the melee attacks won't be hitting, and it's just hilarious. They're so powerful now, and because AC isn't like the main defense anymore, and there's so much emphasis on reflex and willpower and fortitude. You might be able to get hit by physical attacks, but you might be a beast against everything else as a wizard in 4th edition. Yeah, it'll be nice when you can actually start putting in NPCs and, actual encounters and events and such. 2,000 more of it to get. I don't think I really need any more of that for now, actually. Still need to get that gold though. How am I doing on gold? I'm like 500, yeah. Still need some more. I might as well get it now. Save myself an extra trip. I wonder how far NPCs will actually be able to go off the claim where they're located, or if they'll just kind of hit a wall and disappear, or how that's going to work. Because I don't think they want someone to just have a an orc spawning chamber where every 5 minutes orcs come out. It'd be funny, but you know, if they're populating the world in that way, that could be a little problematic. Especially if 10 people decide to do that in a small area and it's just Orcville. It's just orcs everywhere. Orcfest. It's an orc convention. Yeah. Random wandering NPCs. And that'll be interesting if they just have NPCs in the world that you can just talk to or interact with and start events with that aren't actually combat oriented, or even like, you know, little nomadic trading posts where you can barter resources or something. Alright, another 1400, and I'll be done with Cobalt. I will have as much as I need. And then still some gold, but I think I might actually be able to find that on the tier 4, so I might pop over after I've got the Cobalt. There's some gems and stuff I think I'm going to need anyway. I don't think I've found any emeralds yet. And those are only under the surface gold. Yeah. You talking about the rebranded Landmark versus EverQuest Next Landmark, or just Landmark in general? I'd be going a lot faster right now, Morgan, if I wasn't using this slow-ass tungsten pick. It's probably the worst pick I've had so far in the game. I'm just going to dig this up real quick. Once I get to the top tier and I've got all my stations and everything, I might start doing starter packs where you just get the you can just get the top tier of all three tools and maybe pulverizer. I'll give those out every now and then. Just in general, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'll be nice. Still, the big thing for me is if they change it that they allow us to have custom control schemes and cameras and stuff. That'll be the big deal. Being able to make a a full-on platformer in Landmark where you can change the controls and the input for the player, and they're playing it as a platformer, or being able to change the controls to be that of a first-person shooter or a bird's eye Legend of Zelda kind of game. Because I can see a lot of potential using the aspects of procedural generation to make something like Rogue Legacy or The Binding of Isaac in Landmark, and it being basically its own game. That's totally awesome. It's possible they could do it. It's just whether or not they want to do that with Landmark, or if that's going to wait for even a different project in the future, or if it's just one of the things that they don't want people to be doing with Landmark. And if that's what you want to do, learn Unity and build your own. Yeah, I'm looking forward to messing around with some of that. I haven't touched the clothing stuff at all, other than of course just the outfit my character is wearing here. How many emeralds? 157, and I needed 60. Well, grand. Splendid. Alright. Almost do this. It's just such a slow pick. I was thinking of collecting a little more tungsten, just giving it another try. But they'll have systems for that sort of stuff to make it easier in the future. And it wasn't just tinting. If I'm not mistaken, you can also change the actual material type that the thing has. So you can change, you know, cloth, leather, metal, etc., wood, and change out different parts like that. And if that's the case, then you know even the simpler outfits give a lot of versatility. Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll be separating the worlds. I was talking about being able to give players custom settings to be able to do like a you know PvP or not PvP, excuse me, FPS style controls just on their claim and just in the context of the equipment available on their claim. All right, I'm starting to find some more surface gold. It's going to help out quite a bit. Oh, so these aren't really, are these really surface nodes I'm finding? This is tungsten down here, isn't it? Oh no, it's emerald. Lovely. I should go back to that last one. I thought it was just tungsten that I found below it. I don't know how much emerald I'm gonna need, but I might as well collect it. This might even do it here, depending how much there is. Yeah, the outfits, I think they're all supposed to look cool. Even the lower level ones are, I'm sure, gonna be meant to look nice. The intent is that, you know, anything that replaces your default outfit should probably look pretty cool. And that was the thing I really liked with DCUO is, you know, with your starting character, you don't just start with crap stuff. You have a very diverse set of aesthetics to work with. You can make your starting character just look really, really cool and detailed. And as, you know, you get stuff over the course of that game, you can completely customize your entire appearance and go with a completely different look later on. Especially with some of the funnier items like uh, the different hoodies and stuff for the different corporations and organizations. Collect some of this topaz while I'm here. Actually, the gold's a higher priority. Gold first. Yeah, I'd really like to see a fully modular kind of thing with that. Um, it's a lot of work, but I'd love to see them actually do that. So that's all the gold that I'm gonna need for a little while here. Back to cobalt. Let's see. We've got that, that, that. These are make things a lot easier. I don't need any more of that. I just need to be going for cobalt. And this is silver. Don't need silver. Hmm. 1,000 more. Shouldn't take too long. Silver. I'll collect a little bit more gold. I'm sure I'll need it. If nothing else, it looks nice, and it's useful for making things all pretty on a coin.